Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a little get ready with me. This was supposed to be like a coffee chat video, but I already had my coffee for the day, and if I have more, I might not be feeling so well. So we're going to do it without the coffee, but I've got my water, as usual. So I've got a birthday party to go to, and I don't have a ton of time to get ready, but I still want to do like a cute look. You know, I don't want to just do like a no makeup look. So we're going to see what we can get done in the next half hour to 40 minutes. Obviously, this video will not be that long. That's how much time I have to get ready. So I'm going to start off by moisturizing. I'm going to use this Fresh Rose Deep Hydration Face Cream. I just did a little bit of cleansing, and I'm going to moisturize because I haven't done that yet. I'm just sitting at my kitchen table right now because my husband's taking a nap, and I thought, why not film down here? I really never do, and it's nice to have like a full table in front of me. So just moisturizing with this. Smells so good. And then we're just gonna start off with the face. I'm gonna move straight into a little bit of priming. Not gonna do much because my face is moisturized and has a good base, but I'm gonna use this NYX Angel Veil Primer and just apply a little bit of it to like the sides of my nose here, maybe a little on the forehead and the chin, just fill in the pores and like texture that I have on my face. For foundation, I'm gonna grab my Clinique Even Better Makeup. I really like the finish that this has, and I just remembered that I did not wet my sponge, so I'm gonna go do that and I will be right back. Okay, so here I am. I am just gonna take this foundation, squeeze a little onto the back of my hand, and then just go straight in with my sponge. And I just like to layer because it's better to do like less to begin with than more, because you can always add and layer and it looks really nice, but if you put too much all at once, it can look a little crazy. Grab some concealer to spot conceal, and I'm just gonna use my NARS. Oh, that just fell. Okay, this is their soft matte concealer in Custard. I'm just gonna take my finger, go straight in there. Oh. Great. My nail always digs in when I do that. I'm using the same concealer for my under eyes. Right now they're looking a little crazy, so just give me a minute. I'm gonna take that excess on my finger and just go on the lid a little bit just to create like a base for my eyeshadow. But I'm using a very small amount. And then I'm gonna grab my Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Powder, and I'm gonna use my sponge to set like underneath my eyes too. I just love the way that using a sponge sets the under eye. And also just like the way that that concealer looks when you blend it in with the finger and then set it with powder with a sponge. It is just the best combination. Just gonna go over the forehead lines with the sponge as well. Maybe take that excess on my smile lines. Then I will also run over the lids with that because I wanna set that down or like add a little bit more of a base for the eyeshadow we're gonna use. And then for eyeshadow, I'm gonna go into my ColourPop palette that I created on the website. And first I'm gonna grab, I think this shade over here in the center. It's kind of like a mauvey, pinky toned shadow. And I'm gonna take that shadow with a crease brush. This does have some like glitter or sparkles in it, but I feel like they kind of wipe away when you're blending this into the crease. You know, they kind of just fall out or disappear. It's nothing intense. I'm just gonna use this as a transition crease shade and just blend it on the outer corner. Wow. Okay, that is definitely more pigmented than I expected, so I'm gonna need to really blend here. And then I'm gonna grab this flat shader brush And I am going to go into the gunmetal shade down here in the corner. I forgot to mention what this shade is called up here. I believe, let's see the back. It's called Pretty Cruel. And then the gunmetal shade that we're gonna use is called Goody Two Shoes. And this is like an intense dark shade, so I don't wanna do like a crazy amount of this because I know it's gonna be really dark, but I'm kind of excited. So I'm gonna spray my brush with the Milani Make It Last setting spray, just one spray, and then go onto the eyelid with this. I'm gonna start towards the back, just work my way up. I honestly feel like the camera has just been too zoomed out this whole time, so I'm gonna zoom you guys in a little bit. Okay, that's actually so much better for makeup. I don't know why I was so like zoomed out. Even if this is a get ready with me, you guys should still be able to see what I'm doing. To try to lighten this up a little bit, or a lot of it, I'm gonna grab a different shadow to go over top of this with. I'm just gonna grab my ColourPop single shadow in Ritz, and it's kind of like a taupey silvery shade. It's really pretty, and I want to take this with my finger and just go over top. This is more of like a sheer shadow. It's not going to add like a crazy amount of pigment, but it should definitely still do the job of lightening this up a little bit. Just going all over that with my finger. It makes it look like a silver shadow though, like a really intense silver shadow, like New Year's Eve style. I don't know how I feel about it, but I guess we're gonna roll with it. So I'm just gonna go back into my little palette here, and I know this is crazy and it might be completely wrong, but I'm gonna grab this mustard shade right here, and this shade is called Paper Tiger. I knew that, forgot for some reason. I'm just gonna take like a little bit of that, tap off the excess, and go around the edges of this dark shadow because I don't wanna add more pink because I don't want it to be too crazy colorful and intense, but I also want to blend out those edges with another shadow, so I'm just going to use Paper Tiger. I think I'm going to take Paper Tiger again on a brush for my lower lash line, just like a little flat definer brush. It's a little bit fluffy. I just realized this is gonna make the look look more colorful, so I should have just done the pink shade. So I might do Paper Tiger first and then take the pink shade and just kind of go over it so that it looks less mustardy on the lower lash line, because it looks like I just did like mustard and pink and gunmetal and all these different shades, and it's a little much. So we're gonna go back into the pinky shade we used for the crease. I can't remember the name. For my inner corner, I'm gonna use this single shadow from Makeup Geek. This is Shimma Shimma. This is a very popular like inner corner highlight eyeshadow, and I'm just gonna go right on the inner corners with that. And then I'm gonna add some mascara to my lower lashes. I'm gonna use my L'Oreal Voluminous Original. And then before we do the eyebrows, because that desperately needs to be done right now, we need to add some color back in the face. So I'm gonna do bronzer. I'm gonna use my ColourPop Private Party Bronzer. I'm just gonna grab a brush, start to blend this onto the cheeks. A little bit on the sides of the nose. Take some on the forehead, like around the temples. And then we'll take just a little bit down the neck, not too much. For blush, I'm gonna grab my Tarte Party. All these names with party in them. This is a nice neutral nude shade. It's my Project Pan, so I use it all the time and it goes with everything. Just applying a little bit on the cheeks. Try not to do it too crazy just because I've got pink eyes already. Then for highlight, we are going to use a highlight that is in my Project Pan as well. This is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Opal. A little on the nose. Just on the forehead. And then finally we're gonna do the eyebrows. This really needs to be done for this kind of a look. So I'm gonna take my Essence Make Me Brow, like brow gel, and I'm gonna run this through my brows. And then we're gonna take my NYX Precision Brow Pencil and actually like fill them in all the areas that we didn't get with the gel. I just wanted to do that first as kind of like a base to know where we actually need the pencil. Just take my spoolie and run through them. And then we're gonna do some lipstick. So we're gonna keep it very neutral since I just put color on my face. I'm going to first, I think, use this Bare Minerals Notorious lipstick. I believe this is their radiant lipstick, if I'm right, like creamy radiant lipstick in Notorious, like I said. And I'm just gonna kind of run over my lips. I'm not gonna use a liner. Just gonna kind of run this it's like a sheer, more sheer, creamy lipstick. And since that is like kind of like a pinky nude, I'm gonna run over it with my Bite Beauty French Press lip gloss in flat white, and this is like a very nude gloss. I use this in my 5-minute makeup look video if you haven't seen it yet. Just gonna layer this on top. I love the way it smells like full on espresso. And this is just making it a lot more of like a true nude lip, less of that pink tint. And that is it. That is the finished makeup look. Let me turn the brightness down a little bit because it is really bright right now. A little bit colorful, but I feel like we kind of got everything looking a little monochromatic. So I'm gonna use that Milani setting spray and just lightly spray my face. And now we are officially completely done. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this makeup look, this little get ready with me. I know it wasn't super chatty, but I didn't have a ton of time and I've gotta go now. So give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you have not already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.